now that Update 11 has been out for a while, and I want to do a ongoing series on the channel that isn't me complaining about Persona, I think it's about time to do a new save file. Doing at least one new game per new update is kind of a tradition around here, but I think that this'll be a nice sort of a different type of content from the streams, which have mostly just been me dying over and over. You know, being able to see actual progress be made that isn't just me adding to the death counter. Recollecting all the blueprints, runes, and of course boss cells, trying to conquer those. Definitely be something a little bit different, but for these first couple runs also probably pretty easy. Don't really have any sort of plan for challenges or anything like that. Really, I think it's just going to be checking out exactly how the newest update has changed out the landscape insofar as what you're going to be doing in early cell modes. Obviously, for the longest time, I forgot that I couldn't climb on walls there. Obviously, for the longest time, I was, you know, only used to doing the 1.0 version of the game. Now that everything is so different, maybe some new strategies will be arising over time. Also, let's see how long I can keep up that primary weapon and then I think secondary weapon. It'll go away in all likely... Yep, still can't do that. It'll go away in all likelihood by the time that I get to the next area, but why not make this a little bit of a challenge for right now? Oh, but what if an enemy holds a scroll? That's always the most important bit here. No teleporting enemies, not having to worry about elites destroying me. Malaise, of course, malaise. Yep, I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, whatever. I'd rather have this anyway. Don't think I'm going to have any trouble with these first couple runs. And I don't even think that I'm gonna go full speed run style where I'm trying to get each one of the runes as fast as possible, you know, resetting runs over and over. I think it'll just be grabbing the boss cells as fast as I can and getting the runes whenever they present themselves. Can't climb on walls. Yeah, that's always the most important thing. You just get to see me kind of sliding against walls over and over every single time that there's every single time I do a new game, just because of how... Oh, right, man. I didn't even think of how they were going to be doing that now. That was... I guess you have to hit the first time door in this area rather than finding it in the next one. Yep. Forgot he had these new text boxes, which look like they're, I guess, made of cells or something. The man is very passionate about his collecting. I mean, he didn't name himself after that, after all. To the point that even the way he speaks is all about that. Give me recycling. That'll be a good way to get as much money as possible. And oh, hey, this is what it looks like when you don't have corpses flying out the door with how many you're shoving in here. Anything else? Yeah, okay. Here, Gian. It's been a time. How do you get mutations out of that? I mean, the stuff. I mean, you're finding stuff in this pile of corpses. What is that stuff that is a mutation? I miss when you would sell me. What do I want here? Could go survival. You. Yeah, I miss when Gian was selling me like necklaces and stuff down in the graveyard. That was really useful. Necklace shops, unfortunately, though, a thing of the past, never to return. Mostly because you're just going to get an invisibility necklace pretty quickly, and then that's going to screw everything up now, isn't it? As it usually does every single time I get that. I'm going to say right now, Assassin's Dagger plus the Wolf Trap. Wolf Trap, probably going to be still a very good combination early game. One to get. And I don't know if I will specifically go for any sort of anything else except for brutality for right now. Obviously, a lot of the multiple Noxbow. Do I even feel like it? Does it do more damage? Kind of. Not even gonna bother right now. Can't even sell the damn things, fortunately. So I'm going to be dealing, sure. So I'm going to be dealing with having no money continuously forever, as per usual. 51 damage, 3 seconds. I don't need the wooden shield all that much. This will be leveling up with brutality. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. Fortunately, this bit got a little bit earlier than I was expecting, so I guess we're going in there with the 10 curse. Whatever, easy. Just don't get hit at all. Oh, right, enemies don't activate the second that you hit them. You actually have to do a little bit of damage first. Not that really mattered. E-Z. Climbing vines. I mean, I'm not really expecting too much trouble at all for Zero Cells. I recently did a Zero Cell on stream to get a couple of the blueprints that I was missing, and it was just nothing. I mean, enemies, at least it seems like in this latest patch, are doing virtually no damage, so not very worried about getting hit at all, unless I'm cursed, which I am right now. Like, look at that. I mean, yes, 7 brutality, but it's like I don't even need this balance blade. Just gonna kill everything with my fire brands, which is working effectively enough. Also, another thing that could maybe do a lot of extra damage with wolf traps, so combination that I will be keeping in mind. That was very close. Not a big deal, though. Be cursed and survive. Surprised that I'm getting the I mean, obviously, I already have all these achievements. I get pretty much every single achievement just as soon as it unlocks, so the idea that I'm still getting them right now is kind of weird, but sure, why not? Yeah, give me a little bit of extra health. I don't want to go all in on damage for right now. Even though I don't think it's going to be a big deal, it just seems like right. Even though I don't think it's going to be a big deal, I do still want to be able to take a hit or two if necessary. Don't even need it. And yeah, I haven't even seen an elite yet, so I guess I'm doing just fine as far as not dying from that goes. Anything here? Yeah, sure. You know what? I can just speed run this, in fact. I don't really see this being too difficult on Zero Cell mode. And with a good 7 brutality, without having any upgraded items, it just shouldn't really be much of any issue with damage either. It's hard to say. Scaling no longer exists in the game. It's not even a thing in any way. So it could be that getting a little bit later will just completely come back to bite me if I don't get the stats in the early part because of how it's scaling. It's just like, oh, Promenade happens to be particularly easy comparatively, but for right now it's working. I don't know. 26. I think I need 60 to get up into the ramparts here, get the door open, so I'm not even going to try for that. That's too many enemies to kill. Every single enemy in the entire game. Oh, 100% damage inflicted and taken. Now, here's the question. Is it actually worth it, though? 416 damage? I don't think so. However, I will take it anyway. Take it anyway, just because I can. Okay, 36. Going to wait until, what, the Timekeeper fight to use that? Probably going to be the most effective against her. And then the Hand of the King would also be pretty good. Get a decently leveled up version of that then, too. And more health flasks. Why not? Might be useful coming up on the... extra health flasks might be useful coming up on the next area, considering that I do have 2 times damage being taken right now. Something a little bit questionable usually, especially if you're in early game, but if you're in early game, being used to playing late game 99% of the time, that's something different. be able to effectively use it then without dying. Maybe. That said, I mean, dying on your first run of Dead Cells, if you've been playing it for like 900 hours, maybe would be kind of embarrassing, so I probably should get rid of this. Then again, one of the things that I found out with a lot of the meta as far as doing 4-cell speedruns go right now is that Infantry Grenade is apparently quite good for that. So having a particularly powerful one seems like it could be advantageous. I don't know, we'll see over time. In the meantime, getting a lot of health at least. Maybe it would be worth going for Dead Inside and hello. Maybe it would be worth going for Dead Inside and a Necromancy Git. Yeah, sure, for extra money. I'm starting to lose a lot of my stats, though, getting rid of those. Ha! Sure. Because you know what I can do? This is always a fun way to go about doing a run. Double tapping, baby. Oh, and I might have been able to sell that sword. I should have kept it. Or, well, kept it. I should have tried to sell it. Oh, well, that's fine. That's a lot of damage we're looking at. Yeah, no, I still think it would be worth getting a wolf trap, but I think I'm going to be fine at this point in time. Can always do that double tapping thing with anything that instantly is cast. So something like a bow doesn't really work with unless the bow shoots immediately, like an ice bow. Oh, there we are. Cool. B for dodge. Shut up, I know. Gotta tell me about dodging. Should just beat this game without dodging. Show motion twin. What's up? Should I go for as many stats as possible? I'm kind of feeling like I should. I got the opportunity. I can do it. Still cannot climb up walls. I'll just assume that it would be kind of awkward watching the main character here just like rub up against walls over and over every single place he goes. And it's like, no, it worked last time. I swear. All right. Oh, yeah, I should probably also check to see if I get the stun grenade or nerves of steel over here, because that would definitely be worth getting. Nerves of steel is great. Not with this brutality-focused run, but just in general. That's, and especially in later... In general and in later runs, especially on higher cell difficulties, that will be extremely useful. So we'll look for that there. No curse chest, though, which is kind of disappointing. I think this is actually the... Yep. There we go, Nerves of Steel. Crazy Nerf bow-looking thing. Great damage. Great damage and scales with survival, which is a very good thing. Survival mutations especially are being... I mean, not only do you get a lot of extra health, survival mutations are amazing. It's just for right now, a lot of the items that I'm going to be getting are all going to be brutality scaling, and I want to say that going melee is never a terrible option when it comes to... Okay. When it comes to early game stuff, early game shenanigans. And you give me... Oh yeah, I was going to go for that. Give me not Killer Instinct. I'm not even using a... As of right now, I'm not even using a melee weapon. That's completely useless. And the combo, sure. And I'll never be able to change mutations again because it gets way too expensive way too quickly. Motion Twin, I cannot believe that you are still totally okay with that working like that. Oh yeah, I was going to re-roll the infantry grenade, but then I forgot that's literally not possible. Still, that infantry grenade not doing too bad damage. Can I roll through there fast enough? Yes, cool. And come on. He shouldn't... He should be slow enough now and going into his phase where he starts doing the jumping. Yep, okay, so I should be safe from getting hit by the aura, get a perfect kill, which would be cool. Come on. And... done. There we go. Get an okay item. Seems like okay set of items. Not that good, though. I mean, I don't really need a second one of these unless I do. No, 3 versus 4. 25 versus 50% extra damage. Not at all worth it. And sure, Ice Grenade, just because Ice Grenade's pretty powerful. Yeah, I was getting some pretty good, damage out of that Infantry Grenade, but I don't think it was good enough. A lot of awkward, weird stuff going on with how that was working. Now, this is worth it. Yes, absolutely. And you. As you do. Oh, and also a legendary weapon. Maybe something that will be good here? I don't actually know. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, it's actually pretty substantially more powerful. 50% extra damage when you're at max HP. I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. I don't know how good this is going to be, but we are on 0 cell difficulty, which in general means that I don't really need to worry too much about using a very low damage weapon. Hey. Why am I standing behind you and talking to you? Oh, there we go. I was thinking that I just couldn't see very well with those goggles on. I'm not going to be worrying too much about leveling up the that for right now. Hey, Motion Twin. A little bit of problem with the sprite work on the heavy crossbow I'm noticing in the upper left corner of that icon. And, yeah, not going to worry too much about the forge for right now. I'll level that up later. For the time being, though, what I want is to... yeah, let's just get this up, just to make sure. What I want is to get some more items. Items I think are going to be more useful than potentially getting higher leveled equipment for right now. We'll see in the future. I want to say that as soon as I'm able to get a few boss cells, it's going to be all about... also got to make sure that I change this back up again. When I get... in the future, when I get a little bit higher... oh yeah, there you go. Higher boss cell, it's going to be much easier and better to be leveling up some of that stuff over not. Alright, food does not heal me. Really don't need food all that much on low cell difficulties anyway. Looks like so that would just be a complete waste. Flask charges, same thing. Gotta get up to at least probably 2 cells before that starts really being necessary or making a real difference. What do you got? 20% extra damage. Sure. Ice Grenade 2 is not going to be doing me any good right now anyway. Looks kind of awkward when that's just floating in the air like that. Don't think that's supposed to be intentional. Oh, right, there's spikes there. Also, I forgot that it was, yeah, the heavy crossbow that he got first, and the Impaler is second, because I was thinking about maybe switching out for the Impaler if I was able to get that. That would be like a good mid-game weapon, and then Assassin's Dagger for late game. There we are. What am I getting off of the Necromancy? 0.46 HP. Yeah. That'll be fine to keep me alive for right now. I mean, hell, the 1% HP is probably all that enemies are doing to me at this point in time. A bunch of cell doors that I'm not going to be able to do anything with for at least a couple runs. I would be taking Cursed Chest right now, though, if I did have the chance to do so. And there we go. Nothing else, having the huge amount of bats here will definitely make sure that I do not lose out on any health. Lose out on any potential health. I mean, it'll keep me healthy is what I'm saying. Killing a bat a day keeps the doctor away and whatever. Nobody says that. And in fact, like, only the most cruel and inhumane doctors would suggest blood sacrifices to maintain your health. If your doctor is suggesting that you kill an animal of any type, I'm including, like, insects or what you would otherwise consider insignificant beasts in God's eyes, all things are equal, I would go to a different physician, is what I'm saying. And there we go. Get that extra scroll of power over there. I don't even know if it's worth going to the shop. I don't have any of the reroll stuff, and everything's going to be minimally... I guess maybe for the wolf trap. If I can get a wolf trap down there, that would be very good. It would be very cool. No such luck. Shots explode into Toxic Cloud, that was pretty good. Yeah! Okay, I'm going to lose out on a... Okay. Bleeding and poison. I am, however, going to lose out on brutality, which makes me sad. However, the potential for extra damage here cannot be ignored. I just need to... The Clandestine Forge should be appearing in the later areas at this point in time. So I should have the ability, if I save up some money, if I save up some cash money, to be able to re-roll some stuff in the future. And getting the Electric Whip 100% on poisoned and 6% on bleeding would be amazing. I mean, that would be the sort of thing that would win the game at this point in time. So I'm going to do it. And also I'm going to go for that cursed chest. Never know what's going to be in that cursed chest. Probably going to be here, maybe. I don't know. Either way, what is going to be here is a lot of very irritating worms, and I can't climb on walls still. That remains a thing that I cannot... Ooh, nice. Ha! No. I already said no. It does not mean no until I get a better one. That means no. All right, 270, 260. Wow, these are both terrible. However, I will go sell that. I mean, this thing isn't going to be getting extra damage on poisoned or etc., so why bother? Ooh. Still don't have any place where I can get a wolf trap, though. I mean, that would be the one thing to be looking at right now. No such luck. And also, just in general, a lot more irritating going around this area when you don't have the ability to do wall climbing. Gonna really look forward to getting that one back. Aside from that, you know, I'm thinking about it right now. It's like, what do I actually want to unlock as far... What do I want to go for blueprints? Because I'm sure that I can probably start to unlock things... Unlock a lot of things pretty quickly, especially the second that I get a... Sure, whatever. Give it to me. Oh. I know it wouldn't do anything, but I want to eat it anyway. Just as a show of power. Interesting. Is it better, though? Uh, 50%, it's brutality, but 100% rather than 125. However, I do get 15% extra damage. No, it's not worth it. Do the math there, and the math didn't come out right. Though the Clandestine Forge does exist. But no. Let's go. Anything else that I can kill really easily? Yes. Several things, in fact. I mean, there are, in general, there's more than enough enemies just kind of hanging around here to be able to take care of no problem, as you can see right there. Ain't even worried. Ain't even scared. Also, I'm still at full health thanks to necromancy and everything like that, so it's going pretty nice as of right now. And was there anything else that I was going to do before I leave here? Maybe, but I don't remember. So let's just go. There will be plenty opportunities to come back there to do to get other stuff regardless. I mean, I'm going to say, now let's make sure that I have this ready to be unlocked the second that I get into the next area. Yep. Yeah, clandestine. Do I want to go electric whip? But... It really did not want to happen there, did it? Whatever, that's fine. I'm not even going to worry too much about that because I'm going to... I'm probably going to just get the Assassin's Dagger then. I was considering just keeping the electric whip the entire time and not even worrying about the Assassin's Dagger, but if it's going to be like that, I guess I'm going to go for the Assassin's Dagger then instead and hopefully get some better stuff on there. I mean, come on, not even a plus damage on bleeding target, just nothing. Could have used anything there. Get out, you. Can't actually use that, but so it doesn't matter, but... I guess I should sell it then, shouldn't I? Oh well, too late now. Do I want to go for the bells? I mean, they're here. Okay, fine. There's one bell right there on the map. Underneath that teleporter. Punishment is a pretty alright shield. I would not be disappointed in taking that at all. Alright, get out of here, you. I'm trying to listen to bells. I think that's the lowest one. Pretty hard to hear sometimes. Am I even worried about taking this anymore? Well, flammable oil is pretty good. Yes. Yes, because I do eventually want to get the... Assassin's Dagger, and that's going to synergize with it real well. Inflammable oil would have also been pretty good if I were to... Can't climb on wall. Would have also been pretty good with it if I were to have kept some of those firebrands. For right now, though, it's like, man, look at this. I heard people say that 4-cell mode might have gotten harder, but all of the other difficulties got easier, and I'm kind of inclined to believe that, especially after seeing this. Okay, there's the exit. I didn't see a bell down here, but there might have been one. And I do know where 2 of them are right now. It's half the stuff you need to get that clock tower key, so... Alright, 3. Let's do a full clear of this. Hello, Hokuto's boat. Which I was told in comment section a while back that I've apparently been pronouncing that wrong the entire time. Hokuto. But they also didn't say how to pronounce it correctly, thereby cementing themselves as definitely a comment section user. So, all right, whatever. I don't even care. What you got? It's better. It'll also be pretty good in this upcoming battle with the. It'll also be pretty good in this upcoming battle with the shuriken, which will now do virtually no damage at all. The elites and... Okay, and there's all 4 of the bells. Yeah, with the elites having those special abilities, it's like, man, some of them just do not make it easy at all. Here, I can just do it like this then. New. Yeah. Probably one of the last ones. Let's open up this, and... I want to say the one down here was the first one to get. Okay, I got it. Man, it'd be really nice if there were, like, subtitles or something for that, so I could actually So I didn't have to go through and hit each one of them 3 to 5 times to be able to know exactly which one was which. There, that's the lowest one. Second lowest one is the one right beneath me. Third lowest one is the upper left one, and then final one is the other one. 2. One up here. And then finally the one right below me then, and we're done. And then I get a punishment, and then we never got to do that one again. It's right here, right? Don't actually remember. Oh, stupid roguelike with the randomly generated maps that I never know where I'm going into. I think I went to the wrong area. Oh no. It's always kind of, I mean, hey, you know, you get different maps each time, and maybe sometimes they look similar. It happens. Right down to... There we go. I look forward to never seeing this key again. And also, freaking... Yep. 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 Eh, maybe a little bit louder. There, it's already so much... Oh, right, I can't do that. Already so much better. I always thought that looked like less like a bell and more like some sort of crazy-looking helmet. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just get up here. The next area that I need to... The area with the actual blueprint in it should be right up around this part. And then... Oh, hey, tonic. I didn't even realize you don't apparently need to beat the conjunctivius anymore to get that. She did get a new blueprint, the advanced forge in the latest update. So I guess that replaces tonic. And come on, right up here. No, cursed treasure. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be taking that because I have mostly cleared out every single enemy in this area. There. I mostly cleared out every single enemy in this area just because I was doing that bell thing for a good 5 minutes or whatever. Didn't want to be disturbed. Didn't want to be disturbed, having all those enemies going ooh, ah, 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 at me. Let's go. All right, Assassin's Dagger. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully get some sort of synergy on it. Anything, any sort of synergy. You, cool, cool and nice. 30%, well, that's some kind of synergy. It's not very good. Here, let's check. Bleeding is better. Bleeding's okay, come on. This might be getting a little greedy. Ah, got too greedy. What's the actual damage look like here? Gonna be getting more out of the Assassin's Dagger regardless, so I'm just going to sell that right now. Oh well. And since hope springs eternal, I will continue taking the throwing knives, even though I'm fairly certain that I'm not going to get anything else out of them. What, are the throwing knives not open the door anymore? They used to. Well, didn't get the perfect fight, but whatever. I'm not even worried about that. Wow. That did not do any damage at all now, did it? Oh, come on. Why can you turn around in that? Come on. Shouldn't be able to turn around in that. That's unfair. Come on. It's not even that hard of a fight. It's just very irritating because of the teleportation. Come on, you. Well, at least this will be a much better combination against the Hand of the King after all, anyway. I guess it is the assassin's namesake. Yeah, cool. It is the assassin's namesake item. Not nearly as good against her as I swear it's been in the past. Come on. But yeah, this is also what I was talking about, where I really do think that the scaling is like super out of whack for later levels compared to earlier ones. Where some of them are extremely, extremely easy, and then some of them are not. What do we got? It's not even as good as the one I'm working with. I guess extra damage on poison target, but that's not even worth it right now. So I'm fully expecting casts to be much, much more difficult compared to, like, the entire rest of the game as a whole. Come on. Close enough. Whatever. Not even what I wanted, but I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Anyway, Ice Shard's pretty good. I'm going to throw in some cells to that, but probably get some of the more starting item stuff first. How about random shield? Whatever, sure, whatever. I don't care. Probably not going to use it or anything, but it is another thing to unlock towards getting the Hunter's Grenade and other more important items. And let's just go. Only thing that might kill me here, I suppose, would be the mini-boss fights, which inflict malaise on you, and that's always kind of an issue. Oh! Can't even grab onto the ledge there because it's pulling me so hard. Maybe it would be worth actually getting a... You know, it might actually be worth getting a, freezing grenade if the wolf trap is just not going to hold enemies at all. I don't know, something to think about in the future. But for right now, I think that I'm kind of stuck with what I have at the moment. Additionally, it will also be something that gets more powerful with brutality, which the wolf trap does not. 28,000. Well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get that much unless I fight 5 elites in this area. And acceptance right over here. Yep, gotta wait until 3-cell mode to get that one. Ain't gonna be happening for some time. But regular turrets get pulled, but the wolf trap doesn't. I call shenanigans on that. Alright. 10,000 health. More than enough to probably survive a lot of hits in the upcoming fight, so I really only need one more key and I can probably get out of here. I'm gonna wait until wow, there's so many enemies here. I'm gonna probably wait until I get the homunculus rune to be able to grab the blueprint for the boomerang anyway. And a single extra stat I don't think I'm going to worry too much about. There we go. And that should be enough to end it, provided that I can find the ending, which always kind of eludes me when it comes to the castle. It actually does more damage than I thought it would. I guess it's because of the amount of damage over time stuff that I'm getting on that. Guardian Scroll, sure. I guess I'm going to go purple right now because I have a decent amount of tactic scaling items, so why not? And done. Okay. Oh, come on. What do you got? 1 hit point there? Get out of here. Okay. Should be totally fine going up against the Hand of the King, I feel like. This is definitely a good enough build to be able to beat him, I'd like to say. And here's the ending. Good. Let's go. Let's make a successful first run. I would like that. I would like that a lot. 60, not even worried about it. Then anything else that would be good right now. Maybe the root grenade. Root grenades haven't been very good in the past, but maybe it would be now? I don't know. $60. I don't know. How about you? That did up its damage a lot, so I guess I can't be too disappointed. Victim emits toxic cloud. Cool. Like, it's not really what I wanted, but I guess it's what I'm getting. Hand of the King. Oh yeah, there's also the whole cutscene and everything that I get here now because it's a new game. That's right. Yep, right there. Get to see the king for the first time in a while. Yeah, not too bad at all. This is kind of an irritating makeup of enemies, though. A lot of ugly worms. Alright, come on. Just as many hits in the back as possible. And he's just barely out of range. Yeah, good stuff. Even with the lesser version of the... Okay, come on. Let's go. Yeah, even with the lesser version of the slam, I'm still is doing pretty good damage. Okay. Couldn't destroy it fast enough. Cool. Cool. Alright. Should have... We should go without saying, but I guess I should have really... But it seems like I really should have stuck with the electric whip the entire time. As much as it pains me to say. Alright. Oh well, on zero cell mode, I'm still not too worried about it. Yeah, no, I'll just take the hit for... I'll just take the hit and the spikes there. Yeah, I guess the reason why the wolf trap does not work too well anymore is because bosses really, really do not get stuck in them, like, for any amount of time anymore. Alright, I'm okay. Like, for any amount of time. Jeez. Making this overall maybe not the best build anymore. That's too bad, because it is... Give me that. Try it again. Good stuff. Symmetrical lance. Break shields, 300% damage inflicted. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get out of here, you. Terrible combination. All right, kill him. Or, oh, wait, yeah, I gotta break the shield first. That's right. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, yeah, I should probably... There's also the other cutscene here that I should probably, show, just in case you haven't seen it. Hi. Not really. Not yet, I've only died once. And then, yeah.